We are a net, I cannot believe this thing. The Australian Bureau of Statistics says we've been a net importer of fruit and vegetables now for nearly 18 years. Net importer of fruit and vegetables. I mean, we can't feed ourselves in fruit and vegetables. And whole industries have just vanished.
Well, then
completely.
the coal industry. Talk to us about the coal industry. And you've said on that basis alone, the government doesn't deserve to be re-elected. You made the point there are only two incomes that this country has: iron ore and coal.
To be very specific, it's about 330 billion comes in from real exports. 330 billion beef and Bravo dollars. About 280 billion of that comes from iron ore and coal. They're about 50-50, right? So clearly, over 2/3 of your income comes from two items. You take out one of those items, you close hospitals, you bankrupt this country. So either the ALP-LNP, Government of Australia, is lying or they're going to bankrupt the country. My bet is they're lying. I'll leave it to you, Alan.
Yeah. So they can't. So basically,
no
you're saying
you can have your cake and eat it.
You're saying they can't make net zero emissions by 2050 because if they do, the country's gone. I've called it a national economic suicide note. I mean, you've got the Labor Party you've said of the Labor Party that the areas you represented for a long time were destroyed by deregulation of the wool industry, selling off of the railways.
My homeland, the Midwest, was 10,000 people. Now it's 5,000 people, and it's falling like a stone. And the only thing holding it 5,000 is they found a big copper mine in Cloncurry. If not for that, we'd probably be down around 3,000. I think we've lost 6 rural federal seats. Our population is just falling to pieces.
Then what about
that's the outcome? But Alan, I want to
fuel.
I just want to say,
sorry,
before we get on that, every farmer on earth gets 38% of his income from the government. That's the OECD figures. They get 38%. Except if you're in Australia and you only get 5% support from the government. So what do you bet? You're betting that we're 33% better than those Brazilian southern sugarcane farmers? No way. Or the American cattlemen, you think you're going to beat them? I mean, you might be able to beat them, but you're not going to beat them given the 33% start.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Alan,
Just let's go to fuel, Bob. You've said over and over again that the first need is to secure essential services. At the end of February, for my viewers, let me say, 2021, it's not long ago, national diesel fuel stocks stood at 21 days in this country, petrol at 32. When Chifley talked about introducing petrol restrictions during the war, we had fuel reserves sufficient for 3 months.